It's actually going to be a pretty nice Saturday to be outside, maybe to do a little orca watching yourself. Temperatures today actually made it into the upper 60s to low 70s. Our high today was 69 degrees out at SeaTac, and I'm showing you this because 69 degrees is our average high temperature for today, and it's the first time since about mid-June that our high temperature, our average, has dipped below 70 degrees. So we're on that downward trend. So yes, we will continue to get cooler as we get closer and closer to fall. Here's our next weather system. It's a fairly organized frontal boundary that will be giving us a pretty decent rain on Sunday. Sunday morning especially is going to be rather wet, and that system is still about 400 miles away from us right now, so it still has a little time to get here. The only showers over the state, over the southeastern corner of Washington. Otherwise, it is going to be a dry night tonight and a dry start to your day on Saturday. The first half of the weekend looks actually pretty nice. Clouds just now starting to move in through Seattle. Otherwise, it's been rather clear during the last couple of hours or so. It will be probably a cloudy start to the day tomorrow, and temperatures are only going to be dropping into the mid-50s, so a little bit warmer than the last couple of nights. Let's time out that rain with Futurecast. Again, a cloudy start to Saturday. We will see some sunshine as the afternoon goes on, and again, a dry day is in the forecast. But as we head into late Saturday night and especially Sunday morning, here comes that swath of rain as that frontal system approaches. This is at 7 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, and it will be wet. Notice we don't have a whole lot of yellows or oranges embedded in this. It just means that it'll be more of a light to moderate stratiform rain. It'll be a steady rain start to your day on Sunday, but by midday that front will be east of the Cascades. Most of the rain, at least a steady rain, will be wrapping up, and we're just looking at scattered showers on again, off again through Sunday afternoon. So I do think we will see some dry pockets Sunday afternoon. The entire day probably is not going to be a washout, but here's how much rain we are expecting. A pretty hefty dose, anywhere between a quarter inch and a half an inch of rain for a lot of us in western Washington, with of course wetter conditions out along the coast. The latest forecast run has Quileute picking up over an inch of rain. Here's your Seahawks forecast for Sunday against the Saints. Scattered showers if you are going to be heading out doing a little tailgating or maybe going to the game yourself. Dress for temperatures in the lower 60s and a southwesterly wind about 5 to 15 miles per hour. Tomorrow's going to be a nice day for a hike. Partly sunny. Well, the clouds will increase as the afternoon goes on. Past temperatures in the upper 50s to low 60s and a westerly breeze at the passes about 10 miles per hour. Here's your 7-day forecast. Tomorrow's going to be about as warm as it gets. Mid 60s through at least Tuesday. The official start to fall is on Monday. That should be a mostly dry day. Showers and breezy on Tuesday, and watch as those temperatures gradually tick downwards back in the upper 50s for highs by the end of next week. That is going to be feeling rather cool compared to the near 70 we'll be at tomorrow, guys.